You're not sad. You're not depressed. You're not ungrateful. You just feel empty. And the confusing part is, you can't even explain it. Maybe you're struggling right now. Maybe you actually have a good life. Maybe you're somewhere in between. It doesn't matter. The feeling doesn't care about your situation. It shows up anyway. In the morning, before the day even starts. In the middle of a room full of people. In the quiet moments when the phone is down. There it is. That hollow feeling, like something is supposed to be there. And it's not. Like you're waiting for something you can't name. Like life is happening around you, but not to you. And you've tried to fix it. God knows you've tried. You've changed things, chased things, bought things, escaped things, and still. No matter where you go, no matter what you do, no matter how much you achieve or how far you run, you bring it with you. So maybe the problem isn't where you are. Maybe it's something much deeper than that. Reason 1. You are living on autopilot. Let me ask you something honest. When was the last time you actually chose your day? Not went through it, not survived it. Actually chose it. Most of us wake up, check our phones before our eyes are even fully open, go through the same routine, sit in the same traffic, do the same work, come home tired, scroll until we fall asleep, and then do it all again. We call it life. But it's not life. It's a loop. And the terrifying thing about a loop is that it feels safe. It feels normal. You stop questioning it. You stop feeling it. You just move. But your soul wasn't made for autopilot. Somewhere underneath the routine, underneath the noise, underneath all the doing, there's a version of you that is screaming, quietly, desperately, asking, is this really it? And you've learned to drown it out, with busyness, with distractions, with noise, because the silence is too loud. But here's the truth. That restlessness you feel, that emptiness in the morning, that's not a problem. That's a signal. Your soul trying to wake you up before your life passes you by. Reason 2. You are chasing the wrong things. We were told a story growing up. Get the grades, get the degree, get the job, get the car, get the apartment, get the relationship, get the followers, get the money, and then you'll be happy. So we chased, we worked, we sacrificed, we delayed. We told ourselves, once I get there, I'll feel it. Once I arrive, it'll be enough. And some of you did get there. You got the job, you got the money, you got the lifestyle, and you stood there waiting for the feeling to come. It didn't. Or maybe it came for a moment, for a weekend, for a few hours, and then it vanished, and you were left more confused than before. Because at least when you didn't have it, you had hope. Now you have it, and you still feel empty, and that's a terrifying place to be. Here's why it happens. You were created with a hunger that the world cannot feed. No amount of money satisfies it. No amount of status fills it. No relationship completes it. No achievement silences it. Because those things were never designed to carry that weight. There was an ancient wisdom passed down, and it goes something like this. Verily, in the remembrance of God do hearts find rest. Read that again, not in success, not in wealth, not in love, not in achievement. In the remembrance of God. Which means, if that piece is missing from your life, nothing else will ever fully work. You can rearrange everything, you can optimize everything, and you'll still wake up with that feeling. Because you're feeding everything except the part of you that actually needs feeding. Reason 3. You keep comparing your life to everyone else's. Now let's talk about something nobody wants to admit. You're not just feeling empty, you're feeling behind your friends, behind your peers, behind the people you went to school with, behind strangers on the internet whose lives look perfect from the outside. And that comparison, that quiet, constant comparison, is slowly poisoning you. You scroll, and you see someone's engagement post, someone's promotion, someone's vacation, someone's new car, and something twists inside you. Not because you're a bad person, but because you're human. But here's what you're not seeing. You're not seeing their 3 a.m. You're not seeing the fights behind closed doors. You're not seeing the debt, the anxiety, the loneliness they feel, even in that beautiful photo. You're not seeing what they had to lose to get what they have. You're watching a highlight reel and judging it against your full, unedited life. And that's not a fair fight. It was never meant to be one. There's a wisdom that stops me every time I come back to it. Do not wish for that by which God has made some of you exceed others. In other words, your blessings are yours. Specifically, intentionally, uniquely yours. And someone else's blessings are theirs. When you spend your life looking at someone else's plate, you don't just feel envy, you feel ungrateful. And when you feel ungrateful, you become blind to everything you already have. Think about it. There is someone right now, somewhere in this world, praying for the life you're taking for granted. The roof you sleep under, the food you eat, the people who love you, the fact that you woke up this morning. Comparison doesn't just steal your joy, it steals your gratitude. And without gratitude, no amount of blessings will ever feel like enough. Stop measuring your chapter 3 against someone else's chapter 20. You are not behind. You are not less. You are on your own road. And your road was given to you. For a reason. Reason 4. You have disconnected from the part of you that needs God. I want to say something that might make some of you uncomfortable, and I'm going to say it anyway. You can fix your habits, you can heal your trauma, you can find your purpose. You can do the therapy, build the routine, eat the right food, exercise every morning, and still feel empty, because there is a dimension of you that none of those things can reach. Your soul. And your soul was not made for this world alone. It was made for something far greater. It was made with a connection, a thread, that runs directly to its creator. And when that thread is cut, or ignored, or buried under years of busyness and sin and distraction, you feel it. Maybe not always in words, but you feel it. In the emptiness, in the restlessness, in the feeling that something is off even when everything looks fine on the outside. We were created. And part of that creation means we carry something inside us that nothing in this world can satisfy except a genuine relationship with God. Not religion as performance, not religion as guilt, not praying because you're scared, but a real, honest, intimate, turning back to the one who made you. Because here's what nobody tells you. God is not waiting for you to be perfect before you come back. He is closer to you than you think, even now. Even in your mess, even in your doubt, even after everything. And the moment you turn, even slightly, you will feel something shift, not all at once, not perfectly, but something real. Something you've been missing for a long time. Reason 5. Your soul knows the truth even when your mind doesn't. There's a reason you feel restless. There's a reason no amount of distraction fully works. There's a reason that even your happiest days have a shadow in them. Your soul knows. It knows you were made for more than this. More than the scroll, more than the grind, more than chasing things that were never meant to satisfy you. It knows that you are not an accident, that your life is not random, that the pain you've been through was not wasted, that every difficult chapter was taking you somewhere, even when it felt like it was breaking you. It was said, and he found you lost and guided you. Lost, not perfect, not put together, not deserving, just lost and still guided. That's who God is, not the judge waiting to punish you, not the distant entity who doesn't care, but the one who found you in your lostness and guided you, and is still guiding you, even when you can't feel it. The emptiness you feel is not punishment. It's an invitation to stop running, to stop filling the silence with noise, to stop pretending you have it together when your soul is crying out, and to turn back. So why do you wake up feeling like something is missing? Because something is. Not success, not love, not the right opportunity, connection to your purpose, to your truth, to your Creator. The world will keep selling you solutions that don't work. More productivity, more hustle, more optimization, more content, more everything. But your soul is not asking for more. It's asking for depth. It's asking to be seen, to be known, to be connected to something real and permanent and true. And that thing, that real, permanent, true thing, has been waiting for you. It's not far away. It's not locked behind perfection. It's not reserved for people who have their lives together. It's for you, exactly as you are, right now. So tonight, when the noise dies down, don't run from the silence. Sit in it and listen. Because what you've been looking for, it's been trying to find you too.